can all companies, and we kind of talked about this a little bit, be like Safelite, where you have a company full of A players? And you, in your book, talk about Safelite.
Yes.
And the change there.
I think absolutely, and it starts with a mindset change. It starts with a commitment that we're going to be a team of A players. Now, again, as soon as you declare something like that, it's, as I like to say, game on. And people are going to test you. You know, hey, is this flavor of the month? How long? It becomes a battle of wills in a good sense for, you know, is goodness going to prevail? And every company that I've worked with that's stuck with it, we've achieved that. And it's fun because as people start to see that you're not giving up and you're not settling for, let's say, B player, we're not settling for average, you can't argue with results. There's an old baseball analogy that when you have results, the beer tastes better. And it is, because you have a real result and you're not sitting around doing some fake culture thing. Hey, let's all be nice to each other. You know, financially we had an awful quarter, but let's be nice. We're going to have this great culture. When you have a great quarter, a great year, you have all these high-class problems, one of which is, what do we do with the money? And if you have A players, many cases, they're going to say, you know what, yeah, I'd like a little bit of a bump or I'd like a little bit of a raise, but I'll tell you what, I really want that project that I've been lobbying for. I'd like to get that approved. Can we get that capital equipment so we can make it bigger and better? And that is just really exciting when you hear people, back to that ownership mentality, that A player mentality, say, boy, let's reinvest it so we can make this even bigger and better.
What happened at Safelite?
Well, Safelite, you know, was kind of muddling along. You know, they doubled their value over the last couple of years, and it really was a commitment to getting better people. And, you know, they do deep assessments, half-day interviews, on the job. Really, they test to make sure you can do the position, and they just upgraded the talent. And they had a lot of people really looking more at customer value. And literally, you know, what doubled were profits and revenues over the course of 8 to 10 years. So it's a phenomenal story.
Did they have to get rid of old employees? Could they just increase the knowledge and the work ethic in current employees, or did they have to go out and find new?
Well, you know, it usually is a mixture of both. So we always want to give people the ability to grow and take that ring and become an A player. And I'll tell you what, when somebody achieves that, they feel better about themselves. I mean, you've increased your value. And, you know, what's neat is when you've increased your value, we have to pay you more, which is great. But usually a growing company, we also have to always be bringing in talent because we have so many positions to fill. So in that case, it's been a case of both.